Hooves Barnside Chat. We take your questions from the magic rainbow bag. Love lives here, so join us today for Hooves Barnside Chat. You can find us in Campbellville, Ontario. We have rescued chickens, pigs, and cows and goats. We've got plenty more farmed animals, big and small, all for love and love for all. Welcome to Hooves Barnside Chat. We take your questions from the magic rainbow bag. Love lives here, so join us today for Hooves Barnside Chat. Our mission is to inspire kindness and compassion for farmed animals everywhere. You can help us take action by volunteering or through donations, or visit our store and check out our website to learn more. Welcome to Hooves Barnside Chat. We take your questions from the magic rainbow bag. Love lives here, so join us today for Hooves Barnside Chat. Happily ever after Farm Sanctuary.
Happy Monday!
Happy Monday! Hello, friends. Welcome to another episode of Hooves Barnside Chat. My
Yay.
name's Derek, and this is Steve, and we are in Campbellville, Ontario, at the happiest place in Ontario. Yeah, I almost said something you can't say.
It's a matter of opinion, and we'll deal with the mouse lawyers if they want to bring it on. It's the happiest place on earth.
It is.
I don't care what Mickey says.
It's so good to see everybody. Let us know down below. We're going to cover this right now. Is Steve getting an alpaca?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
Janice. No.
Two.
No, he's not.
Two of them.
No, he's not. I'm glad to cover that right away.
Wayne and Frank. Jolene, if it's a girl.
Oh, we already have a Jolene.
Yeah, I know, but remember Modern Family is an alpaca named Jolene, and Claire won't let him keep it.
That's their
sounds
story.
so familiar.
Oh my gosh. we are writing our own story, clearly, and pilfering a little bit from Modern Family.
Oh my God, what a good show.
Way. Oh my gosh, what's everybody doing today? We got people from
Corno's
England.
upset.
Oh, yeah, Corno is upset.
He's getting
I'm
time.
gonna
Watch this.
Oh, well, no, I'm gonna just wait a second. Cornelius is getting a healthcare check right now. There's a whole bunch of death noises going on over there.
Feathers flying, and
He's
that's just Andrea's too.
He's very upset. Oh my gosh! All right, friends, let's get to it. If you have a question, please put it down in the comment below. We will for sure answer a bunch of questions today. Steve has his famous rainbow bag, and inside it are the questions that have been raked up from the internet, funneled through the kind admins that help keep this a safe space. We have volunteers all around the world that help out Happily Ever After Farm Sanctuary, and one of the admins is working on that right now from Burlington. Is monitoring.
Christine?
Yeah.
Yay! Thank you, Christine.
Yeah, thank you, Christine. I hope it's Christine today monitoring it, or I've just put my foot in my mouth.
Thank you, helpful monitor.
Thank you so much. All right, we got a question. Steve's got a question.
Catherine wants to know, will you have a Corno or Steve ringtone available again?
Oh, good question. We do have perks that we give out to monthly donors here and there, and also we have perks that we give out during capital campaigns. The Holiday Magic fundraiser's coming up soon, so I imagine there may be a ringtone available for that one. But which one it is, I'm not sure. Or maybe you can choose from old ones, because everybody likes vintage, including this T-shirt that Steve's wearing. Super Mums.
It is vintage, isn't it?
People are going to think I'm selling this T-shirt off of your back right now, but that's not the T-shirt.
Not available.
That one is not the T-shirt. That was a Mother's Day
Yeah, it was.
T-shirt. Lovely. Did we answer the question?
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Do you guys plan on getting any more cows, donkeys, or horses? From Melissa Kurtzinger. Well, I don't know that we plan to get any more. We don't plan for any of the residents that come here. So, of course, any residents that come to live at Hooves have been through looking for a number of different homes. We're kind of the last resort. It really does depend if a cow requires a home that we can't find another home for, and factors like that. Do we have room for another cow? Today, I don't think we do, but we've started building the footings for a brand new cow barn, which means in about a month to a month and a half, hopefully, maybe 2 months, we will have room for another cow or a horse or a donkey if and when a home is required for one. So, I mean, you guys have to remember when we bought the farm, none of the other barns were here. We had the old main barn and the pastures were all run down and there wasn't fencing and all that sort of stuff. And it's taken us a few years to get up to the point where we were able to really take advantage of all of the property that we have with animal living spaces in each of the different spaces and all that sort of thing. So capacity is actually growing with time thanks to how much work is being done at the farm, thanks to folks like you who are continuing to help support the amazing work that Derek and his team are doing here at the sanctuary. So thank you very much for all of that.
We always talk about our monthly donors and about, the power in numbers and about how that no donation is too small. And, you could start a monthly donation for $1 and that would be greatly helpful. You could start a donation for $5 and that would be amazing. Any amount collectively together is how we're able to rescue.
Those small sums add up very,
more
very quickly
animals.
when we're able to get our message out to thousands and thousands of people. So yes, any amount is very, very helpful for just things like that. Building these new barns, building on new fences. We've got 2 barns actually going up now, a new cow barn and a new pig barn, which is super exciting. So Maria wants to know, how's Oksana doing? Does she get pasture time, and is she feeling more comfortable with the caretakers?
Oh, absolutely, yes. Oksana does get outdoor time. We may see her in this paddock here, and as well, we just heard Angelo. Let's do, we'll rotate the camera, and then we'll turn.
Oh, we're turning?
We're turning, I'm sorry, that was sloppy. Sloppy
Terrible
camera work.
Terrible
We'll have to fire the camera operator. There we are. We may see Oksana in the background. We do our best to make sure that anybody that is on their own is seeing pasture time and getting outdoors and personal time with the caregivers and the volunteers and making sure that their enrichment level is plus 10 every single day.
Alyssa wants to know, can you see all the residents from your house or in the middle of the sanctuary? Is it dangerous if you can't?
Great question. We have cameras in various areas around the sanctuary, which allows us to position and see potential threats, or if one of the residents is under critical care, and we need to make sure that we can see them 24 hours a day. Those mobile cameras get positioned, and so that we can always see them. We're looking at adding a wonderful camera system around the farm. And I am so excited to tell you about it. It's part of the Holiday Magic fundraiser wish list. And these cameras can spot fire. And they throw off the whole alarm when they see fire or a spike in heat. And having these cameras across the property,
in addition to all of the things that cameras do, of course.
Yes.
So
it's it can see a fever in one of our residents. It can notice
or our caregivers.
Good
to know right now.
Yeah, absolutely. So this camera system, we will be talking about it soon, and security is so important here, and we know that we'll get your support with that. But I'm not
going to be like an airport around here.
It is going to be an airport around here. This weekend we had a work weekend at the farm. There it is. The fall is nearly in full force around here. The berries are all ripening up.
It looks beautiful this time of year. And the animals love the temperature change, too. A little bit cooler at night. Everybody is a little bit more active this time of year. It's absolutely gorgeous.
The sunsets are remarkable. The orchard this year, we left a few paths unmowed to allow
that is 1 year's
wildflowers.
Growth, everybody. Worth noting, the whole orchard used to be mowed, and in one season, it naturalized like that. The white and yellow flowers, it was absolutely beautiful.
The
bees loved it.
Check
all
out
year.
the moon. I'm sure we're all under the same moon, and it has
Was
been
Esther in that photo somewhere?
spectacular.
Oh, the real moon.
The real moon. The real moon. It has been spectacular. Please look up, everybody, if you have an opportunity to get outdoors or get to the closest window and look up at this harvest corn moon. It's full tonight.
Yeah, it is full moon tonight.
Oh,
goodness me.
Lots of howling. There it is.
Well, we have a question from Louise. Louise would like to know. Are we still on the moon video?
We're still on the moon. You got to howl with me.
Sorry, I got lots of questions to get through.
Also, on the property, sprouting up all over the place, are these.
Esther's favorite, puffballs.
No, Esther hates mushrooms. All the pigs do not like mushrooms. They won't eat them. These are puffball mushrooms, and they are coming up all across the property. I have seen about 30, which is about 10 times more than we saw last year. And that little guy there will be huge if we leave them. The one that Steve just walked over there is about a pound, but they can get upwards of 10 pounds. We've seen them. They are huge. Here's two of the residents, Mr. Diablo and George, playing kindly, actually.
They were just gentle.
Just little taps. You know, they can really slam each other around, but here you can see they're just toying with each other. In Diablo's tail, you can see wagging very slowly. These guys love each other. These are two male goats. George was rescued from a milking farm. He was a byproduct, a male of no use and no value. And Diablo was from a
petting zoo.
Excuse me.
Uh-oh. Yes, Diablo came from a petting zoo. He came with Jeannie and Debbie. There was a zoo about 2 hours away from where the sanctuary is located, and they had a barn fire. So all of their barn animals required a new home. They decided rather than rebuild the barn section of their zoo, all of their animals would be sent to sanctuary, thankfully, which is great. That's kind of where zoo animals belong, is at sanctuaries. So, yes, we got them, and we also got some bunny friends. Right, that's when we got Terry and Benedict.
That's right.
I believe also came from the same farm.
There's Fiona in the woods. Pigs
doing her piggy thing.
Pigs love to be in the woods this time
woods.
of the year. They're eating the nuts. Lots of tree fall and nuts are coming down. Hickory nuts and what else are there?
Black walnuts.
Black walnuts. They're your favorite.
Oh God, I hate walnut trees.
I was showing my parents black walnuts the other day about how
Show your
smelly they
Show
are.
the color
There
of your
we are.
fingertips.
And I have dyed my fingers black walnut. Oh, here's the bridge. Here's the bridge.
Oh yeah, look at this.
Check it out. We love this one. Yesterday at the work group, at the volunteer work day, Phil painted the bridge
He did.
along with the volunteers. Check it out. We love it.
Looks super cute. Nobody's driven over yet. We have to wait about a day and a half probably until somebody can drive on it.
To help us with projects like this, you can sign up and join us for a volunteer work day. There's a few more dates left this year. Head on over to happilyeverester.ca and you can click on Stay Informed or Volunteer. You can sign up for the newsletter, give us your credit card information. I'm kidding. It doesn't cost anything to volunteer. But if you do want to become a monthly volunteer, you can do so with PayPal and with or a credit card. So check that bridge out. What do you think of that bridge, everybody?
Cute?
Yeah, let us know in the comments below what you think of that bridge. We're going to remove some of the pylons because now you can really see the bridge. Love it.
And yeah, if you miss that bridge and drive into the river, you shouldn't be driving.
All right. Here's Steve's favorite game. Which resident is it?
Oh, cripes.
Oh,
no, I'm not playing these ones. The piglets are too hard.
No, look, check this out. You know this. So it's Farm X's first anniversary with being here at the farm. And these friends here have been happily living out in the pastures. All right, so let me line up the camera here. There it is. All right, so can you see? You know who number? There's nobody numbered here.
Where are we
You
starting?
know who? All right, let's see. Let's back up a little bit so we're both here.
Well, I need to get closer because these pictures are the size of my thumbnail.
Okay, so A.
Is that Ted? Malcolm.
Ooh, yeah.
It's Malcolm.
Good recovery. Good recovery. Good
Mm.
recovery. Okay, let's see. E. You know who E is?
E.
Come on, you
E.
know.
That's Ray.
Come on, that's not Ray.
E.
Yeah.
And my glasses.
Yeah.
Oh, it's red. That's pumpkin.
Oh, yes.
It's
oh,
my
my gosh.
glasses,
Oh,
guys. It took my color.
Okay. Okay, you know this one. Let's see. I'll pick another easy one.
I'm gonna take my glasses off.
D.
D.
Here, I'll make it bigger. I'll make the screen bigger. There you go.
There we go. D. That's Ted. Look at those ears.
Oh yes, those
big
fluffy
fluffy
Ted
ears.
fluffy ears. You can miss those anywhere. It looks like he's got a couple chunks out of his ears too.
Bless his heart. He's scrappy Ted, wasn't he?
he's very scrappy.
Oh, I love
very
Ted.
Scrappy.
Ted's...
Okay, this person's also very scrappy. F.
F.
Scrappy.
F. That's Scrappy Ray. We call him Scrappy Ray.
Absolutely Scrappy Ray. G. Okay, so G and H are really hard to tell apart until they turn around because they have different. Because one's male and one's female.
Their faces are super similar.
F, G, and H are very similar, actually. They're
F, G, and H. Yes.
So F,
one Oksana, C. She's kind of got the white face too, but she's got a white forehead.
F is Ray. We went over that. Scrappy,
Yeah.
Scrappy Ray. G, that's the male.
G, then that's Phoenix.
And then H, that's
Braxton.
Oh my goodness, Braxton! Yay! Dogs.
Oh, they're the hardest.
Dogs all over the neighborhood. I heard were going crazy for the dings.
They're
that was causing
they're hard.
dogs to go. Where the doorbell's going? The doorbell's going. We hope you had fun playing along with which resident is it? I don't even know what we're gonna call it. We have to be like have like a David Letterman name to it. Like, will it float?
Will it float? Does he know them?
Does he know them? Oh, I like it. I like it. Oh my gosh.
Does he know them?
Will It Float was one of my favorite games to play.
Remember Grinder Girl?
Oh, yeah.
I'll have to get one of those.
Yeah.
Some metal,
oh, gosh.
Some metal shirts that I can grind while we're playing it.
It is. Oh, my gosh. I
Oh,
can't believe
hilarious.
we went there. If you have a question, put it down in the comment feed below. Steve's going to ask some more questions.
Yes, Tracy wants to know, can you tell us about your compassion fatigue program?
Oh, yes, we can. Caregivers that, for humans or non-human animals, anybody
Caregivers and volunteers.
Yeah, caregivers and volunteers can get, super run down and depleted and, all sorts of things can start happening where you stop liking your job, you stop liking what you're doing, you stop doing things that you normally like doing.
You just burn out. I mean, it's
out.
It's really hard, especially working with animals and farmed animals in particular, when you know what happens to them outside of places like this. That it can be really, really hard to keep focused and keep your energy up and not lose hope. I think anybody that does any type of activism or is really passionate about any type of cause is able to relate to that. When you want to make progress and want to make changes and make things better and it's not happening as fast as you want, or it feels overwhelming because the scale of the issue is so large, it can be really, really depressing sometimes and really, really hard to handle. So yeah, staying on top of that and taking mental breaks, and they're developing a program here at the sanctuary. And ideally, I believe we're working on, maybe I might not have to talk about this, yes, we're working on a space at the farm that will allow volunteers and team members to go and relax and have a quiet space and close the door and listen to some calming music and read some books and do whatever they need.
It's a dream here to provide
sanctuary for people and animals.
Yeah, absolutely. So the program, starting small, and we'll add to it incrementally every year. We have a wonderful healthcare program here for the humans, and they can spend some of their, the money that's in their healthcare account on themselves if they would like counseling or if they would like a massage. Just human touch is sometimes enough to really help calm you down. And so with that, they can do whatever they want with it. Everybody has a healthcare spending account, if you will. And then we are running programs here at the sanctuary where on the volunteer page, we talk about, areas where we could burn out and topics that need to be discussed internally. And, when somebody passes away, we definitely talk about grieving and space to allow, folks to grieve. And now, just recently, we're going to be starting some webinars with a compassion fatigue specialist who's going to start with staff, and then we're going to trickle that down into our wonderful volunteers because we want to make sure everybody is in tip-top shape.
Yeah, we're also starting to with a farm shutdown in a way, and that we're shutting down for 2 weeks to not have volunteers, and it allows kind of staff to group together, and we've got some continuing education and kind of self-help and wellness sort of stuff that will be available for the volunteers during the time that they're not coming. Again, as a way to really help.
Professional development.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to imagine that teachers and caregivers all need professional development time. And so these pauses will allow everybody to take deep breaths and really get grounded, and we can make some changes. Yeah, absolutely. So we look forward to those.
Yep.
Check this out. I know some of you are not impressed, but some of you are super excited. We have home for the holidays. I know. We've got home for the holidays experience box. Okay, we don't have to play because we can just talk about the experience box. The home for the holidays experience box. Head on over to happilyeverafter.ca, and we are planning an amazing craft edition holiday experience box where we will have exclusive items within the box, and then we'll also do something that's meaningful and crafty and with our hands, and we'll all do it together, and it's a wonderful way to be here without really being here. So the experience boxes, as you know, have been a way that we've been getting together the past little while during these tough times. And we're so happy.
Cocktail night was a fun one.
Yeah, cocktail night was a fun one. And it wasn't just all about cocktails. We made mocktails also. And we also made these bracelets here, which are out of barn twine. And it was a super fun time. So if you'd like to get involved with the experience box, now is your time. Don't delay. Head on over. They always sell out. And we have to start talking about it now because we have to see how much interest there is in it. We have to know how many boxes we're going to be putting together, and then of course we have to flood the post office with the boxes and make sure that they get to you on time.
Yep. And remember, we need to get through these 3 more questions before we run out of time.
Because
I know that comes quickly.
All right, we
From
got
Stacy. We have a question.
We have to do it in 2 minutes.
In 2 minutes.
Yep.
More breaks.
No. Just we have to finish these because there's an end video reel that we have to play.
Well, then we better get on it. We're going to run out of time.
Yeah, absolutely. If you have a question, make sure you put it in the comment feed below. We will answer it next week.
All right. So Stacy wants to know, what are the biggest predator threats, and how do you keep them out of the sanctuary?
Humans. Humans are the largest predator threat, and how do we keep them out? We have gates, and tasers.
Sorry.
No. But humans are the biggest threat for sure, and then next to that are, of course, wildlife, and there's nothing that we can do to keep wildlife out. We just have to.
She's
live
probably
with them.
wondering what kind of wildlife we have to deal with.
Foxes, coyotes, raccoons, everything in between that. And the vulnerable residents are all kept in areas where the wildlife does not have access. So. Good question.
Louise wants to know, can you explain why the method of flipping a pig on its back to trim their hooves is so bad? A rescue I have seen has done this to their pig, and I was so upset I didn't watch the entire video and can't donate to them anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry that you saw that and had that perception. There is a proper method of flipping a pig on its back to trim their hoofs, and they will scream like a banshee. Some of them will scream through the whole thing, and others will get really relaxed, and you can actually let go of them, and they will remain there on their back. It is quite a sight to see. It's typically done with the smaller breeds, but it is a practice that is hard to watch. Much like teeth snaring, teeth cutting, that stuff is difficult to watch, but it is for their health. So you have to imagine that some practices that they do on humans looks very difficult to watch on film. So we hope that because you saw that practice, that it didn't deter you from
give them another chance, Louise, because there is a really good chance it was being done very properly.
I don't know what you saw, but
no, we don't know the video that you're referencing. So of course they may have been doing it wrong. But it is super, super common. It is done by most veterinarians when they're working with pot-bellied pigs. That's what they'll do. They'll roll them upside down and flip them over to do it. We lift ours in our little device because it was just too hard to flip ours. We could never flip ours.
Give them another shot.
So
Point
give them a shot.
Yeah.
And yeah, there there are some things we got to be honest. There's stuff we have to do here that we would never show videos because of how it can be perceived. Doing the tusks, for example, the pigs scream bloody murder. And the minute you stop with the tusks, it's over. They're looking for snacks. They're just so
it's better
dramatic.
than being anesthetized.
Yes.
There's a lot of things that are safer than that.
Yeah,
Friends,
yeah,
I have to cut Steve off here. We are not going to have a chance to answer this last question. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please consider becoming a monthly donor. This month we have a monthly donor drive where we're giving away barn board piggies. These barn board piggies were fashioned from old barn board from the barn right behind us when we were tearing some stuff down. We have one barn board pig for new monthly donors and one barn board pig for existing monthly donors. We need your love and support. Thank you so much for tuning in to Heath's Barnside Chat. My name is Derek.
My name is Steve. Have a great day, everybody.
Here is a little reel we're going to leave you with. Have a great day, everybody.
See you soon.
Catch the wind and fly away. I will go where you go, never wander alone. There's no time to waste, 'cause I can see them one by one. The stars come out and the sky begins to glow with a feeling I've never known before. Through the high and low, nothing comes close. Nothing comes close to this. Nothing comes close. Nothing comes close to this. You take my breath away, and I have no words to say. Love opened up the gates with you, with you, with you. One by one, the stars come out and the sky begins to glow with a feeling I've never known before. Through the high and low, nothing comes close. Nothing comes close to this. Catch the wind and fly away. I will go where you go. I will stay where you stay for the rest of my days. 'Cause nothing comes close. Nothing comes close to this. Nothing comes close. Nothing comes close to this.
All we need is a place to be and a few good friends for some company. If you'd like to stay, you don't have to leave. We'll leave the lights on and the door unlocked. If you drop on by, you don't have to knock. We're happy to share whatever we've got.